YouTube, ExplosiveMovement here, back again with yet another video. And today we'll be talking about the CNS or Central Nervous System and what that means for you and your athleticism training. Alright, so your Central Nervous System is just your brain and your spinal cord, and basically it just sends nerve signals out through your entire body, right? Now, when it comes to athleticism and training, the best athletes have a very efficient CNS, right? Now, when it comes to athletic feats, your Central Nervous System helps, get you going. It helps, get you in that, really active state of mind. It triggers, there are two types of responses in your body. There are sympathetic responses and parasympathetic responses. Sympathetic responses are what excites your body, get that fight or flight response going, they get all that adrenaline going. Parasympathetic response calms your body down, often after a great bout that required a lot of physical strength, stamina, speed, just something that where you had to exert a lot of energy, right? Now, when it comes to training fast twitch fibers, you need to really focus on your central nervous system because of the fact that you want to trigger that sympathetic response, right? So you want to get that adrenaline going. You want to get that focus going so that you can do those exercises to the best of your ability. Now, there are certain exercises that help, trigger your CNS, such as plyometrics, heavy lifting, sprints. Basically, any explosive movement will trigger your central nervous system and will make sure that you have that adrenaline going. However, there is also a mental focus to that. You really have to hone in your head and focus on, all right, I have to do this exercise with as much explosive power as possible. I have to do this as fast as possible. I have to be as strong as possible within this certain movement. That is where the mental aspect of training comes in, because of the fact that if you can get into your head the idea of being really fast, being really explosive, you're focusing on that movement and you get more out of the movement, whether, as opposed to if you just go into it, not really thinking anything, or, you're feeling kind of tired. You don't want that. That's also the importance of a proper warm-up, so you can get your central nervous system firing, because the more you train your central nervous system as efficiently as possible by doing fast twitch movements, by making sure that you're doing all your exercises as explosively as possible, you have a more efficient central nervous system. Now, what does that mean? It means you'll be able to trigger sympathetic responses within your body on your own much better, which means you're going to be able to, get yourself in that really, energetic state of mind more often when going to perform an athletic activity. Think about it, like before you come in, if you play sports, before you come into a game, your body, you're nervous, you get all that adrenaline going. You feel really energetic, you feel, like you could do anything right then, right? And you want to train that. You want to train to make sure that you're constantly focusing on being explosive, on getting that energy going, on getting that adrenaline going through training that really works your central nervous system. Now, how do you work your central nervous system? Like I said, it basically comes down to doing any explosive movement. Plyometrics, sprints, heavy lifting, and any other explosive exercise. Remember, you need to take long breaks in between each set, because it is not easy doing CNS intensive training. That's why you can't do it every single day. You're going to burn yourself out. And CNS burnout basically just means that you're going to be fatigued all the time. You're going to be sick a lot because your immune system is going to be weakened, just because of the fact that you're just not as efficient as you were before, because your central nervous system is just completely fried, and you're not able to do that. So that's why it's important to alternate days, or even take a couple days in between each CNS intensive workout. So you might go CNS intensive workout and then a low intensity workout followed by another CNS intensive workout, because you want to train your central nervous system in the most efficient way possible. And if you just do that by hitting it every single day, you're going to burn yourself out. It's going to lead to injury, and it's going to lead to setbacks in your training, right? So going over what I've talked about today, your central nervous system is your brain and your spinal cord, and basically what it means for athleticism is you want to learn how to create a more efficient central nervous system that will get your body going, will get you more energetic, will get that adrenaline going throughout your body, so that way, whenever you need to perform a certain exercise, perform a certain movement, or perform in any given sport, you have that ability to. That's why the best fast twitch athletes have very efficient central nervous systems. And you can too, as long as you train it in the proper way. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. ExplosiveMovement signing off. Peace.